Hey everybody, welcome to Two Non-Yarn Snobs, episode 15A. Unless Sabrina gets one put out before me, then it'll be 15B. Anyway, my name is Anna. Sabrina and I are still doing the socially distant podcasting. Anyway. All that means is that she is at home in where she lives, and I'm here at home where I live. So pay no attention to the mess behind me. Joe and I, my husband, we are moving into a camper because our house needs a lot of work. Well, for those of y'all that have been here before, y'all know this. All we lack is electricity. So, I am rapidly losing daylight. I want to get this done and get it completed so that way I can get it uploaded before I completely lose daylight. And you should see how I have y'all propped up. I realize that the screen may be kind of tilted a little. Anyway, I have you on top of a water pitcher on top of a box because I don't want to show from here down because, well, I'm wearing pajamas. Anyway, we're quarantined, on house arrest, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we're isolating ourselves, and when I'm at home, I'm in pajamas. That's just the way it is. Okay, so you can contact us on Ravelry. Sabrina is JD's girl. I am Joey's rib. You can email us at twononyarnsnobs@gmail.com or Instagram at twononyarnsnobs. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So there's that stuff out of the way. First piece of business is we are still co-hosting the hashtag Spring Scrap Along with Homemade with Love by Loretta and Blaine. You have 3 chances to enter. You can either enter on Loretta and Blaine's Facebook page or on our Instagram page or in our Ravelry group. That's the other one. We have a Ravelry group. You'll have to join the Ravelry group, but there is a thread open for FOs. Still, I would like to see pictures of your scrap basket before and your project and your scrap basket after. Let's see. I mean, we're all stuck at home. Why not work up our scrap baskets, right? Okay, the other thing is we are also co-hosting a Scraffle with Loretta and Blaine. Loretta found out that Diana at Sunset Creations has a medical necessity. And so we have 4 different items, at least 4 different items that I know of that are up for raffle. Now, in order to buy a raffle ticket, they are 1 for $5 or 6 for $25. And you'll have to go over to Loretta and Blaine's YouTube channel to get Loretta's PayPal address. That's how you buy a Scraffle ticket. And we're calling it Scraffle because, 2 of the prizes are made out of scrap yarns. Out of the scrap basket. Anyway, see how that works nicely into the spring scrap-along? I have not been busy. Not even a little. I am the laziest of people. I have 1 finished object. I have not shown any love to any of my whips, but I will show you my 1 finished project. And it is this. Yeah, that's pretty much right. This is a bandana cowl by Pearl Soho. And it turned out smaller than it usually does. Well, that's probably because I used a 3-weight yarn. I did use the needle required by the pattern, but I used a 3-weight yarn instead of a 5-weight. But it will fit someone, so that will go in my gift basket, and someone will love it. This is the pattern. So, I mean, you can see what it's supposed to look like versus what it does look like. This is probably the 8th or 9th one I've made. That, I believe, is a free pattern on Ravelry. And I made it using New to Me yarn. It's Yarn Bee by Hobby Lobby. Katrina, or Katarina, however you want to pronounce that, in the Golden Gate Sunset colorway. Excuse me while I clear my throat. Let's see. So it's a 3-weight. There's 100 grams, 295 yards, 270 meters. It's 90% acrylic, 10% nylon. It recommends a US size 6 knitting needles. That's the 4mm or an H 5mm hook. It's a I don't want to call it a single ply because it's not. It's two strands, but it's not very splitty. It's a little splitty, but not very. I didn't have any trouble working with it. I did not frog any of it, so I don't know how well it will frog. But anyway, when all this started happening, and I thought, I'm going to be upset if I don't have some pretty yarn to play with while you know, stores are closed and all that. Although my local yarn shop, Two Knit Two Together, she has said that if we have her phone number or whatever, we can message her. Either text her or message her on Facebook, and she'll meet us at the shop for curbside. So that's handy. So anyway, Yarn Bee, Katarina, I kind of like it. I mean, for a 3-weight, I kind of like it. I think next time, and yes, there will be a next time because I got two more in the bright violet colorway. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Let me do this. That's the Golden Gate Sunset bright violet. Aren't those pretty? They're just so bright and pretty. Anyway, I figure we all need something bright and pretty to work with, right? The other thing I got, it's another one that I have not tried. This is, again, Yarn Bee by Hobby Lobby. Rainbow Rhapsody in the Crimson Poppies colorway. There is 918 yards on that. And isn't that gorgeous? Just looks like a sunrise. Or sunset, whichever you want to. Let's see. It is a 1-weight, sock weight. It is 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. And it calls for a US size 2.75 millimeter knitting needle, or a USD, a 3.25 millimeter hook. Like I said, 918 yards. I'm thinking about making, oh, what is it called? Wingspan. That's a knitted wrap with a sawtooth edge. Anyway, Wingspan, I'm thinking. And I think I'll just keep going until I'm just flat out of yarn. Um, so I got that at Hobby Lobby. Then I saw this bag, and I thought this bag is absolutely perfect for what we need right now, right? So the bag says, think happy, be happy. And isn't that a sentiment we all need right now? And then I got some earring. Well, y'all have seen these little earring type things. They, and they, well, forevermore. Open. Sesame doesn't want to open. Well, I'll just have to redo that one, won't I? Alright, so that's how they open. I hope y'all could see that. Anyway, then there was a card, that had butterflies, bees, and dragonflies, and I love dragonflies. So I made some stitch markers, progress keepers, whatever you want to call those. I made 9 of them. Then my darn good yarn came in. This is speckled tweed recycled silk in the begonia colorway. It is a 4-weight, 50 grams, 55 yards. Calls for hand washing because it is, I believe, where is it? Pulled silk and sari silk. Begonia. Isn't that pretty? And then, sorry for the crinkling, it came with this key fob tassel thing. Pom-pom tassel. Which I thought was pretty and bright. And will look fun on a project. Then they give you 2 knit options and 2 crocheted options for patterns, and both of them. Okay, so you have a bobble wristlet or the Gemini cowl, which is both a crocheted and a knit option. So that's what I've got. That's all I've done. Those are the breaks, folks. So I've been thinking. Now, Sabrina and I have not seen each other in nearly 6 weeks. And we miss one another. And I'm very tempted to put on my face mask and go up there on Tuesday and visit for a minute. I got her some fabric when I was at Hobby Lobby, and when I give it to her, I'll let her show it to you because she's going to make it into a dress for herself. And let's see, I have to return her Kindle because typically when we're together we film on a Kindle, and then I have to Bluetooth it to my husband's phone because I haven't figured out how to Bluetooth it to either one of our iPhones. So it has to be Bluetooth to an Android in order to upload to YouTube. I'm hoping, since I am filming on an iPhone, that it'll upload straight from the iPhone. We'll see. And what else have I got? Oh, yeah. Sorry, there go my dogs. Y'all know Corona is serious. Okay? Don't even play around with it. If you can get your hands on a face mask, I don't care if it's a cloth face mask or a real one. My doctor's office puts out videos and they've been putting out videos during this pandemic. And one of them was one of the doctors, she said that the cloth ones are fine if you want them lined and you want them to have a filter and be as closer to N95, which is what's required apparently. You want it as close to N95 as possible. Then if you're making those fabric, if you're sewing, face masks, then get some of those filters, the kind without the fiberglass. Okay? And you compress that and cut it to fit. She said that is better than nothing. She said just the plain cloth ones are better than nothing. If all it does is keeps you from touching your face, that's better than nothing. What else can I say? Yeah, I think that's about it. I do have a dear friend that I'm asking for. I'm gonna ask for prayers, good vibes, healing thoughts for her family. Last Saturday night, not this past one, not yesterday, but last Saturday night, one of her brothers died of cancer, lost his battle with cancer, and then this week, 3 of her siblings and her mother, who all live in New Jersey. She lives in Illinois. But 3 of her siblings and their mother went into the hospital with corona. And 3 of them, and I don't know which 3, are bad enough that they are on ventilators. So, prayers for healing, good thoughts for healing, good vibes for healing. Not just for my friend's family, but for everyone. Okay, we've lost too many good people, and we don't need to lose any more. And that's as close to maudlin as I intend to get on this podcast. So, my plan for the rest of the day, I'm going to take a shower. Woohoo! I have to go tomorrow to get shots in my eyes. And the last doctor that I saw, there's like 4 or 5 of them in the retina clinic. And the last one that I talked to said, I think we ought to do them both at the same time from now on. I am legally blind in my left eye, and we are trying to save my vision in my right eye. So, there's that bit of scary news. And so, since I can't really see out of my left eye all that great, I do have pretty good periphery. But since I can't see out of my left eye all that great, then we're going to do the shots in both eyes at the same time from now on. I mean, what else do I have to do, I mean, my appointment's at 11 tomorrow. We're going to go do my appointment and then pick up lunch. And, well, we may not be picking up lunch because all 4 of the kids are out of school. And I don't know if they'll be coming with us, and quite frankly, I can't afford to feed everybody. At the very least, we're going to probably pick up some of her mom's meds, because Brenda's taking me. That's somebody else that needs prayers, is her mom. She's got cancer. So Brenda has to take her for her cancer treatments every week. And Brenda could use some prayer too, because all 4 kids are out of school indefinitely. We're hoping they go back to school in the fall. We're hoping. I told y'all last time, Khan Academy, for those of you that are having to homeschool all of a sudden, KHAN, he has a multitude of subjects, so you can find what you need to. If you're having trouble teaching your kid how to Common Core math, if that's what teachers are requiring, even now. I still say teach your kid carry the one math because it's easier, it's quicker, there's less steps involved, and sometimes they're going to need that carry the one math, right? How many times have you been out grocery shopping and had to figure up the bill, figure up prices in your head? Yeah. Carry the one. It's easier. You'll use it more. Anyway, Khan Academy on YouTube. He's great, really and truly. And like when I say he has a multitude of subjects, I mean a multitude of subjects. All right, that's it. You parents are doing a great job of taking care of your kids. I know it's hard doing it 24/7. I realize that. You have my admiration and respect. Stay well. Take care of each other. Stay 6 feet apart. Oh, yeah, that's one other thing. A friend of mine called her dad and said, "What do you want to eat?" So he told her what he wanted for lunch. So she got his groceries, and then she picked up stuff for lunch, and she set the groceries down on the porch and told him to come out and get the groceries, and she stayed at the opposite end of the porch from him, and she set up a picnic for them on the porch. So they got to at least sit on the porch and visit face to face. She said at the end of the visit, he told her he would hug her, and she said, "Yeah, but you're safe and I'm not." Because, of course, she's still having to go out and do grocery shopping, and she's got grandkids that she takes care of, and, he doesn't need to get sick with anything. I don't care if it's corona, noro, flu, swine flu, avian flu, rhinovirus, the common cold. Anyway, all right, that's it. I'm done. Have a great day. Have a great week. Be blessed. Stay well. Take care of each other from a distance. And be kind to one another. Bye.